Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Monday Evening Mojo. Yes, indeed, baby. Well, we show up on Monday and we want to give you something that you can help reset your day with, whether it's in relationships or business or health issues, whatever you're dealing with, help you reset, refocus, get re-engaged with the purpose that you have set for this week, right? And oftentimes we even talk about the bigger picture of Comeback King Enterprises, where we believe in changing how we see the setbacks in our lives, the comebacks in our lives as limitations, not seeing them as limitations, but seeing them as lifestyles necessary for us to stand into our purpose. So tonight I'm going to just show up, and I got something in the comment sections for you to read and highlight. I'm just going to touch on it, and I'm going to get out of here, guys. I haven't been feeling well, but Monday is my thing, and I didn't want to do a recording. So this is what you got. So work with me. Right. And when you come in, like always, let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know if this resonates with you. And most importantly, participate in the exercise, right? Because if we don't take any action, nothing changes. If we just talk about it, nothing changes. If we just read about it and don't implement it, nothing changes. Aren't we tired of just going through the same motion, getting the same results? So the first thing is, what if the thing that you've been fighting is the very thing that's been preparing you, right? So think about that. What is that very thing? And everybody's got something that they've been battling. I've been sharing mine on and off around this whole mission around impacting 1 million lives with helping people understand the gift of the struggle, the gift of when life's just is kicking your butt, the true gifts for they're there if you don't give up, right? And impacting 1 million lives with you folks helping us, everybody being a part of that mission. And I talk about that, and I'm hiding behind that, but we're not hiding anymore, right? So that's just one thing for me. What is it for you? What's the very thing that's been preparing you? And if you're wondering what I mean, like the setbacks that you're going through, what you decide to be difficulties or struggles, man. That's just a couple. What is it for you? That could be something else. And here's a two-part question. One of them is, have you been asking yourself why it's happening to you? Which happens most of the time. And I'm guilty of it, right? I mean, if I understood the power of this conversation that we're having, I would sometimes think about why me, right? And it's been a long time since that happened, but I understand how easy it is to do that. Instead of asking, what is it that I'm building? What is it that's being built in and around me through this, what feels like the darkest time, right? Time when life is heavy, things aren't going right. Your relationships are blowing up. Your business can't seem to get off the starting blocks. Your health is not the best, right? Your relationships are crazy. Your spiritual world's upside down. Y'all get the picture, right? What is it that's happening for me? So which question keeps you stuck? Right? I got a few notes that I kind of just want to touch on as I go through that. So what question keeps you stuck and what one moves you forward? I think we already know what the answer to that question is. The true, but in comeback warrior life, baby, what is it's what's this building in me, right? Not about why me, not about old poor me, but what's this building in me? So I challenge you this week, whatever that one thing is that I started out at the very beginning, what is that thing? What if you could think of it as, what is it building in me? What is that real thing that I want to do anyway that I haven't been able to touch, right? So here's something I want you to think about. I'm going to share this with you. Adversity is not always the enemy. Sometimes it's the invitation, right? That's a Geoffism. Adversity is not the enemy, man. Sometimes that's the invitation that you need to be bold and brave, put caution to the side. And for those of you out there that want to cross all the T's and dot all the I's, that means cross half the T's and dot half the I's and take a step. Right? I don't want you to jump off like I have done in my lifetime. But for those of you that need to have all the answers, I'm encouraging you to take a little step. And whatever amount of answers that you have, take that little step. Because adversity is always an enemy, man. It's really an invitation for something that you've been chasing all your life. And I wanted to say this as we wind down. A comeback isn't something you have. It's something that you become, right? It's something that you become, man. That person that you look in the mirror every day. We talk about the mirror moment. That exchange when it's just you and you looking in the mirror, and you can see that person, that one that's cheering you on. You can still hear him whispering in your ear right as you're looking in the mirror. Even though that noise, the external noise is overbearing, even though that noise of fear and self-doubt is overbearing, you still show up. That voice is still there. Comeback isn't something you have. It's someone you become. I just wanted to share that with you. So I always like to end this part of the show with something I want you to do this week. I talk to you about what we want to do. So here's what I'd like you to do. What challenge in your life might actually be preparing you for your next level? I want you to really honestly think about that this week. What challenge in your life is preparing you honestly for your next level that you've been avoiding, right? That every day when you wake up, it's telling you, it's reminding you, but we choose to do something different. What is that challenge? And then if you don't want to put it in the comments, just DM me and let's talk about it. But I want to hear, what is that challenge for you? And then, because I'm asking something that could require some work, I'm offering a free phone call for the first 5 people that are willing to do something different in their lives, willing to stand in the power of seeing the comebacks in their life as a lifestyle, understanding that the struggles and the pain are all designed to get us to where we need to be, man. Come on now. So if that's you, take advantage of the first 5 people that reach out to me this week, and we have a conversation around it so we can together begin a journey that, man, is going to be something that is life-changing for you. Have to do the work. We got to do the work. So this week, what are we going to do? What's that one thing? Every day we're going to put that down on paper and we're going to take a step towards that. Right? If it's resetting, if it's beginning all over again, right? Or you're in the middle and you're just going to take another deep breath and get back to work, wherever you might be, this qualifies for everybody that'll hear this message and everybody that you know. So I appreciate everybody as always. Take advantage of that free 5 call. It's 5 of you guys, man or woman. It doesn't matter who it is. I mean, we speak to men primarily, but this is open to whoever has some courage and really just wants to get somebody to listen to. I'm a great listener, right? I don't always have to talk. I don't always have to have the answer. People tell me all the time that they appreciate the environment that I create when it's uncomfortable, when it's a difficult conversation it needs to have. And I never judge and I don't laugh, right? There's nothing funny about chasing your dreams, baby. That's not me. So what are you going to do? Drop discovery in there if you want to get set up on the call. Appreciate you kind of holding in there with me today. And I'm getting ready to call it a night. We'll see you next week. And as we always say at Comeback King Enterprises, let's start this journey together. Your comeback begins right now. No longer stay stuck in suffering in silence. Join a community that believes in you like we do. We'll see you next week. Let's make that challenge happen. Talk to you soon. Have a great week. We'll see you next week, baby.